All right, so I am logged into my Canva account right here. What we're going to do is come over here to the left-hand side. It says apps. And when we hit apps, we're going to come over here to content planner. Okay. You're going to see it on the left-hand side right here. So I'm going to hit content planner. And pretty much this is like where some of the magic happens, right? One of the cool things about this content planner too is it's telling you about like certain days that are coming up, which is really cool. And obviously today on my calendar is July 27th. Okay. But then it'll tell you like International Day of Friendships coming up. Okay. So like, let's say if you click on it, it'll give you an example and some inspiration for a post to create, which is really, really cool, because if you don't have no ideas and you don't know what you're doing, you can actually come ahead like, okay, cool. I'm going to create a really cool post for this day and schedule it out. And you can come in here and create a design and use any of these templates right here. Okay, you go down, look at all these different templates, right? Which is really cool. So, and you can even view more templates. And I think up here you can go to the next month. So you can go, we're in August right now, and then you're gonna see September. And you can see what's going on basically this month right here. So these are like, look at this as an excuse to create a post for your audience, and then you can just keep on going and keep on going ahead, right? Okay. All right, so let's go back to July. Now, one thing right here, you can, you see there's an event, create a post inside of here. So for example, there's different templates, create a design, and I'll show you an example right here. Like, so I've been, I create a lot of YouTube videos. I've been leveraging Canva to create some of the thumbnails, which is really cool. Let's say like you wanted to post a thumbnail, or like you want to promote your video, or you want to promote a product. The whole idea behind this is think about how you're going to promote your product. Okay. And that's the main goal. Like, you're creating content for your audience and how you're going to promote something to them, how you're going to give them value. And that's your goal with this right here. But how are you going to create value for your audience so you can get engagement? And that's the main goal when you're posting on social media, to create engagement right here. So for example, I'm going to add a post, do this one right here. I'm going to promote this one, grab this one, making sure that another thing that you connect all your social media, and it'll take you through all that too. Like if you're right here, you're going to see like my different, social media accounts. If I select a channel, like to add a channel, you can come in here and see how I did that. So go back real fast, select channel, and then just like select the channel. You can connect anything from your Instagram business, Facebook page, Twitter, Facebook group, Pinterest, LinkedIn profile, page, Slack, Tumblr. So for example, let's say the Facebook page, click on my Facebook page. This is my personal Facebook page, right? Now, when it comes to anything about writing a post, okay, so I already created this video over here. So you can leverage ChatGPT or any AI to help you with, creating a post right here. So like, let's say for example, let me go ahead and open up ChatGPT to show you an example like how I would leverage this to create a post in there, right? Let's do a Facebook post about this video I created. Or you can just put even social media posts. Let's say social media if you just want to be more general. That way, just in case you want to post it, social media post about this video I created. So I already had the title created. I'm just going to grab the title, bring it over here into ChatGPT, and right, look how cool that is. Now this is up to you. Like if you don't like this, but for the example of this video, you can even give you the hashtags, which is really cool too. Okay, so if you're posting it, like let's say you're grabbing that post and posting it over on Instagram, or if you're posting it just on your Facebook page or whatever it is. But for this example, I'm going to go ahead and just, grab this one. And then I'm going to bring it into here and then boom. Okay, you can post it however you want. But I mean, like, you can come in here and edit this however you want and do it the way you want to do it. Right, but just give you an idea, like, how this would work. And then it says insert video link there. So come over here, grab my video link, bring it back over here, and bam, right? Cracking the code t-shirt, and then we'll be posting it. I can post it in a few different locations if I wanted to. I guess if I wanted it there, but for this example, I'm just gonna go ahead and post it here on my Facebook page and create a mine on covering secret. Yep. Yeah, that's a good one. So now that I have this done, this is the actual, the description of the post. And then let's say, for example, the hashtags too. If I wanted to use the hashtags, But with the Facebook post, I'm not going to use the hashtags. I'm just going to keep it like that. Like if you're using this to post on Instagram, you can do that. Let's schedule this out right here because I forgot to look at this part right here. I knew I was forgetting something. So let's say I want to put it here, and then I want to schedule it out for, you can mess with this part right here however you want it. And then I want to put like PM. Okay. So if I want to schedule out your time zone, right? Based on your time zone, you would schedule that out. Let's say 12 p.m. Okay, and I'm gonna hit done, and then you have that all done. You're gonna see all the information, scheduled time. Like I said, you can pick whatever you want here, and then obviously the description we created with ChatGPT, which is really cool. Okay, and then go ahead and hit save and schedule, and then boom, it pops up right there. All right, so that's one way to do it with inside of here. Like I said, if you're looking at this, and making sure that you understand that you need to connect all your socials, stuff like that. Because if you don't have your socials connected, then you won't be able to post. But I showed you how to do that within here. So when you click on there, you'll like select channel. You can select the channel, then you can like link all your stuff. I have Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook page, stuff like that, all connected. And then obviously you can come in here and click on it like that to what channel you want to connect. It's pretty easy to connect all that stuff. So don't overthink that. It's really easy to do that part. So yeah. And also too, when you're coming in here, you can come in here and click on any part of the calendar, like, all right, and you can add anything you want to add into here. Like if you want to add a different post, you want to create a design right here, you can do that. It's all simple. We'll just pretty much click and go, right? Just come in here to, let's say you're at the home screen. So let's go to the home screen, right? I'm at the home screen. Let's say, for example, I just wanted to create you can do like an Instagram post. So for example, let's say I'm going to create an Instagram post. Okay. You have all kinds of templates right here on the left-hand side, which is really, really cool. And this is going to be just for example. So have the courage to make mistakes. Let's say and then you can edit any of this too. Okay. Let's say if you want to put like your name here, your brand right there, you can do that. So RJ Hustles. And this is just an example, because you can edit anything. I can even add my logo into here if I wanted to, right? And I can even add another page in here if I wanted to. But let's say you're done with this, you're happy with this. You can actually come over here. And then you can come over here to share to social media. So share to social media. And then you can schedule out right here. You can also click on any of these pages too as well. But let's say if you want to go to the scheduler, you can hit scheduler, right? So it popped up the mini calendar for us. And let's say you want to schedule ahead over here, right? And say 10 a.m. and then you hit next. So the 30th, so 30th July. And then let's say example, have the courage to make mistakes. Okay, boom. And then pick the channel. Let's say that one, my fan page, and then I'll hit schedule. Okay, now watch this. So boom. So that's a one way. And then you can do that with, let's go to the content planner. You can do that with any of the Pinterest posts. You can do it with Instagram. You can do it with the Facebook. Any of the fan pages, any of that stuff. I can just do it right here too as well, right? Save it there. So it was an Instagram post, right? But I can take that same post and put it over on Facebook too. But you can see I scheduled out. It's right there. Okay. Now, let's say if I don't want to do that post, I can come in here. I can make a copy. I can edit the design, change the date and time. But for this example, because I'm not gonna post that one, I can go ahead and delete it. And look at, bam, it deleted. Okay. Really cool. Do a lot back here, which is really, really awesome. And at this time and point, you cannot schedule on multiple platforms, social media platforms at once. So for example, if you wanted to post to Instagram, Facebook, let's say Pinterest, you can't do that. You have to do each one separately as of right now. And hopefully they may update that later on. But as of right now, you cannot do that from my understanding. Here's a bonus tip for you. Your goal is to get ahead of your content. You want to be a month out. So you want to start creating content and filling up the calendar. Okay. You want to have posting content 3 times a week, or depending on what you're doing, 2 times a week, 1 time a week, or some people even go as far as 2 or 3 posts a day. Okay. This all depends on you and your goal and your strategy. Everyone's going to be different here. Not one size fits all. It doesn't work with this. Okay. You got to think about how you're going to do this and what's your goal. What are you going to do? How are you going to make this fit with your time, your calendar? And your calendar is going to be different from my calendar. Your goals are going to be different from my goals. So just keep that in mind when it comes to any of this stuff. A lot of people that I see that when it comes to trying to start a business or do something like that, don't have a good workflow. Their goal is to have a good workflow so you can get ahead. And, you know, this helps you get a lot more done. Okay. All right. Now you're going to see I'm over here on my fan page, right? If you're not following me over here, follow me over here. It's RJ Martinez, RJ Hustles. And on any other social media platform that you're not following me up from, I'm over here on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. Okay. You can just give me a follow over there. But here's an example of the post. This is what it looks like. It did it. Okay. Which is really cool. So this is exactly that. ChatGPT helped us create this post. Helped us with the link, right? It looks really cool, exciting, engaging, nice little emojis in there. It was all created with ChatGPT. And then we scheduled out with the Canva scheduler. Okay. You're gonna see that's the one right there. And that's the post right there that we did. So looks pretty clean. I like everything, you know, with the emojis. You can see exactly how I did it. Just follow these steps, right? Yeah. Good post. Now, another thing too as well, let's say you have this post right here, okay? This is a post, this is the thumbnail that I posted over, you know, on Facebook, and this is a cool thing that you can test out, which is really awesome because it's like, this can, you know, help with your productivity. Let's say you want to use the same post, but you want to resize it, and let's say you want to bring it over. So this is a YouTube thumbnail size, the 1280 by 720, right? But what if I want to resize it for like a Instagram story, or if I want to resize it for, let's say, like a Pinterest, right? Let's say like a Pinterest post. So let me say, like, type in Pinterest, see what pops up. Pin right here. Let's say for example, just do a Pinterest pin, and then copy and resize. Boom. Okay, now there's probably like a few things that we're gonna have to move. You know, this is all editable, but you can edit any of this stuff, right? We can move it around. You know what I mean? Let's say if I want to put myself down there and then bring this text up, right? Because let's say we want to make it bigger, right? We'll bring this up, and let's say we want to just mess around with this, right? And you see kind of the idea that I'm doing here. And it doesn't have to be like crazy because it's like the main part is done, right? The main part is done. We got the main part done. And what I'm doing is kind of just stacking it up and just resizing it to where it's a good size and it's readable on Pinterest. Okay, let's say that we're cool with that. Make me a little bit bigger down here and check out. We're cool with that, right? Let's say that's the, you know, they're obviously tied it up a little bit more, but same thing here. Just go over here. Go over to Pinterest, right, where you're going to post it to, and just do the same exact thing, okay? Which is powerful. So you can resize it right away. It'll put it to the way you want to do it, and then you just go next post, next post, next post, next post, next post, okay? And it's literally that simple. I can resize it for a Facebook page. I can resize it for a TikTok. And at the end of the day, it's like, what social media platforms are you're focusing on, and does it make sense for you to post over there? You know, some people just want to focus on one platform only, and that's it. They just want to focus on Instagram. They don't want to post over on Pinterest. They don't want to post over on YouTube. Okay, everyone's going to be different when it comes to that.